Hey guys, first I want to speak briefly, or I think it's going to be briefly, about Christopher Watts. Ever since I heard something the other day about Nicole Kessinger and her being at the sentencing where the DA went over Chris, what he done, all that, what I'm showing right now on the screen. And I'm going to show the courtroom photos, and here's where they're zooming in. If you look in the back corner, there is a female, and she leaves her head down most of the time. I'm not saying it's Nikki. I don't know if Nicole was there in the courtroom or not. I have no idea. I just know recently, within the past few days, I have heard that she was in fact there in the courtroom, that Chris was aware of her being in the courtroom, and that, that's primarily the reason Chris looked pissed. And right here, I zoomed in on it, but again, it's the whole time it seems her head is down. But I wanted to get your take on it. Does this look like Nikki back here to you? And I know it's so very hard to tell if someone's good with, just, I don't know what you would even have to do to edit the photo, but if anyone's good with editing and can get, a more clear shot, that would be fantastic, because, all these other people in the courtroom, I've went over all of their faces, all the ones that I could see, and that's the only one back there to the right of the entrance doors in the corner. Looks like she's on the last row in the back in the corner, and it does look like Nikki, in my opinion. And then, like I said, I've never ever have heard that Nicole Kessinger was there that day, but a few days ago I did hear that she was in fact there. Again, I don't know, I cannot confirm it, but it led me to this video just to kind of look at it more closer, just to see if, hey, am I going to be able to see if Nikki was in fact in that courtroom? And like I said, that lady in the back left corner with her head down, that's the only one that I could possibly see that looks like it could very well be Nicole Kessinger. But let me know what you guys think. And also, I wanted to go over let's see, hold on, let me get to it. Bear with me, guys. All right, yeah, Chris is going for filing the 35C, and kind of show what that entails. The post-conviction relief in Colorado criminal cases. And then it goes on, if the court grants the defendant's 35C motion, the judgment may be set aside and or the sentence may be lessened or lifted altogether. What is post-conviction relief in Colorado? And it goes on just to say the different ways on the 7 common grounds for post-conviction relief under 35C. And what Chris Watts is saying is, he's saying it's due to his attorneys, that he, I guess, was treated unfairly. And as we all know, the ones that have followed this case from the beginning, Chris was not treated unfairly. And as you can see here, when CBI Tammy, spoke to Chris and asked him specifically, do you feel your lawyers were fair to you? Christopher Watts says, yeah, they were my only human contact, really. So they were almost like a guidance counselor, almost. Tammy, did you feel like you were driving the bus, though, with your decisions you made, or no? Chris, yeah, there was a lot of things I didn't know were going on behind the scenes. Maybe there were a lot of things they never told me, like, like stuff that came out afterwards, like that whole Nikki Kessinger article in the Denver Post They told me like afterwards and everything. I always felt like anything I was telling them, they were fair. They were going to do like the whole taking the plea deal and everything. I told them that's what I wanted to do. They asked me, it seems like 100 times, are you sure you want to do this? Up until sentencing, I had time to back out before we walked into the courtroom. And again, this is what Chris said. So what's the problem now, Chris? You're saying that you were somehow treated unfairly? How? You plainly told Tammy that you were treated very, very fair. That your attorneys asked you numerous times if this was your decision, told you you could back out of it. You opted not to, Christopher Watts. So why? Why now? Obviously, we know you don't like prison life. But, as Scott Reich said, it's just not gonna happen, Chris. It's not gonna happen. You're there. You're there forever. Get used to it. You're not going anywhere. You're there because you killed your family, Chris. You're not going anywhere. But let me know what you guys think, not only about the 35C, but about the whole courtroom, Do you guys think Nikki was there? Do you think there's a possibility that that's Nikki back there in the corner? Because honestly, to me, it definitely does look like Nikki. But let me know what you think in the comments.